Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at some reporting that Apple might be getting ready to ditch their own LLMs for the new Siri and use OpenAI or Anthropic models instead. Let's jump into it. Alright, so apparently Apple has been having talks with both OpenAI and Anthropic about using their models with the new version of Siri that's been delayed, and even going so far as discussing getting versions of their models to run inside Apple's private cloud compute infrastructure, which is a user privacy-focused environment that Apple announced last year. It's actually pretty interesting at the technical level if you're interested. So why did this leak come out? I think it's too soon to be sure about anything in this story, but there have been changes in the Apple leadership involved in this project since March. So given it's only been a handful of months since that change occurred, it could just be the new team exploring all available avenues. And if this new Siri isn't coming out until spring of 2026, it seems way too early to conclude that this is a done deal and that Apple will be using OpenAI or Anthropic models instead of their own. There's still quite a bit of time from now until then. Second, I wonder who is the source of this leak. I always ask who benefits from any leak, and honestly it seems like Apple, OpenAI, and Anthropic all benefit from this story, so it's not clear to me where this leak might have come from. Third, why did this leak come out at all? Well, there are some possible reasons. Apple could be leaking this in order to motivate their team. Clearly, if you're working on the Apple LLMs right now, you would not think that your position is all that safe after reading this story. It would be a bit of a Machiavellian move, but we're talking about corporate executives here, so I wouldn't put anything past them. Also, Apple might just be trying to learn from OpenAI and Anthropic and potentially be trying to delay them a little bit by distracting them with this opportunity. But on a technical level, I don't know that either Anthropic or OpenAI is going to have models that will really help solve this problem for Apple. It would seem to me that they're going to need a model that has been trained on data sets that connect a verbal command, like something that Siri would get, to a set of on-screen actions like opening a specific app and clicking on certain buttons, or perhaps interacting with an API exposed by the app. I don't know that this data set exists, or that OpenAI or Anthropic has models that can accomplish that. So I'm really not sure that this move really makes all that much sense. But I'll end with this observation. This story reminds me of the iPhone launch that included Google Maps. Apple couldn't or wouldn't build a map app competitor fast enough for the iPhone launch, but they eventually did make their own Maps product. Apple might be trying to run the same playbook here, but it does seem like the stakes are a whole lot higher with AI compared to map apps. But that's all I have on this story for today. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.